Time to dig it in. What's poppin', mother suckers? Whoa! Welcome back to the Tony Place Jr. Show, baby. And today, as promised, we are revealing what engine is going in Zen, a.k.a. 69 Camaro. So, I know I had y'all wait long enough, so without further ado, we're gonna dig in to the engine and some goodies as well. So, before we get started, you know what to do. Hit them mother sucking buttons to like, comment, subscribe, and here we go. Time to dig it in. Let's dig it in right now. Boom! There it is, baby. A LS1, dos, trece. Yes, LS3. That's what's going in, baby. That's what's happening. So this is LS3 with the TR6060 manual transmission. This is going to be my first manual transmission in any classic muscle car that I've ever owned. So this should be a nice little change up, and I'm excited. I've never driven a manual transmission muscle car, so I'm juiced to see what the difference is between automatic and manual. So there's a lot of little wires and like the factory accessories, the air conditioning. A lot of this stuff is going bye-bye. A lot of this stuff, it's got to go because it won't fit in the Camaro like this. Plus, this harness, all this stuff has to go. So there's going to be a lot of modifications. There's going to be a lot of parts that's going to get swapped out, which brings me to the parts list, baby. Like that segue, how it just kind of weaved itself in there like that. You hear what I'm talking about? So, without further ado, these are all the mother sucking parts that's going to be needed to make this happen. And we're going to dive in right now, starting with that. Ooh, what is that? Is that carbon fiber? I think it is a little bit of carbon fiber. Oh man. So, I wanted to, give it a little spice, little pizzazz. So, Performance Designs make this freaking killer intake. You can see inside all the runners. There you go. Bam, you can see the runners inside the intake. This mother sucker is all carbon fiber. And I wanted to kind of keep that theme going. So from Anvil makes a intake tube that's for a 69 Camaro with the LS swap. So I picked that up from them. These valve covers are from my homeboy, who he was getting rid of them, didn't want them anymore. So thank you out, big shout out to Jimbo and my homeboy, Kelly Robinson Corey, for the plug. And they were sitting out for a while, so I had to hit up my good painter friend George. George is one of the best to ever do it, baby. He's sick with the paint gun. Okay, he's fresh. The man's got skills. All right, these bad boys were very, very faded, so I handed them off to George, and he was able to shoot them with another fresh clear coat, and he brought them back. He brought them back to life because they was dead. So that's the theme I'm going with. Also, for the first time, I'm gonna paint my engine. I've never had an engine painted before. Whoa, hold on. Let me correct that. Cerakote. All right. I'm going to Cerakote my engine And this is the color. Ah, psych, psych. Can't tell you yet. You gotta wait. But I will reveal the color at some point, but the motor will get painted. And then this pretty cool system right here is from Eastwood, and that's their metal blackening system. So if you got any little bolts or like hardware kit, which I'm going to go over in a little bit, you can use this to turn your bolts and hardware and brackets from, you know, the factory zinc color or aluminum color to, or finish from the factory finish to black. So that's where we're going with that. All right, moving along. Woo, where we going? Where we going? All right, bam. We're gonna start with the elephant in the room. We have from Quick Performance, I'm running with their 9-inch housing, gears and axles. I'm still waiting on the third member, but it is a 35 spline axles. It's a true track third member and 1350 yoke. So this thing is rated to handle over 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, I said it, over 1,000. Now, I don't plan on going 1,000 horsepower, but it's just nice to know that if we wanted to go that route, we could, and it will withstand it. All right, and then one thing that I'm doing is I'm going to build this engine for boost. I'm not gonna go boost now, but at some point I will, because that Pro Charger, baby, that whoosh, whoosh, we need a little more of that whoosh. So I'm putting parts on the car or on the engine that will handle boost in the future. And to do that, I'm going to run with the LS9 head gaskets, and then to complement that, I'm going with Texas Speed's Cletus McFarland mother-sucking bald eagle cam, baby. That's right. That's right. That's right. We're going with them bald eagles, baby. We about to get that. Yep. So they came out with this. It was a partnership with Cletus McFarland and Texas Speed. So this is their supercharger camshaft. So it's going to be pretty cool to throw this thing in. Let me see if I could you know, take that down a little bit so I can show y'all, because you know they say it's better with the protection off. But it's a skid show. It's a skid show. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna sit that back down there, and then of course with the cam, I have the double valve springs that's going in there. It came with the push rods. These are the 7.14s, but or these are the 7.4s. But I like to do my own measurement with my push rod length check tool. So what I'm going to do is, once everything's assembled, I'm going to do my own push rod check, and then I'm gonna send these back and get the correct size that I need. That way everything is accurate. And then I've been hearing a lot about Johnson lifters. Johnson. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's see what these Johnson lifters do, baby. Let's find out. So what I did was I hit up Johnson, and they told me that Isky is a reseller of their product. So I called Isky, and bam! Isky sold me the Johnson lifters, but they also told me that they do their own upgrade to the Johnson lifters. See if I can get these bad boys out. So, bam! So what they do is you can buy the Johnson lifters, and they come with a traditional needle bearing inside. But if you want, what Isky will do is they'll upgrade them from a needle bearing to a bushing. So, you know, it's more durable. I mean, even with the needle bearing, you'll be dope. But I was like, you know what? If I can get an upgrade, why not? So that's the Johnson lifters. And then also these, because there's this link bar between them, you don't need the tray that the lifters sit in inside the LS engine. So this little link bar here eliminates the need for you having that tray. So a little tidbit, you know, I'll go over it later in a future video. And then of course, for clearance, we're gonna run with the Holley oil pan. That mother sucker. I got all the hardware. Like I said earlier, I'm building it for some boost. So because of that, I'm going with studs. And I'm planning on doing a good amount of power. Bolts, the ARP bolt kit would have worked, but I wanted to step it up just a little bit more, just a little bit more. So I'm going with their stud kit. And moving on, we also have